Hello, everybody, and welcome to your deep energy reading and healing. Spirit wants to bring you some information and some insight about yourself and some things that you've been going through and struggling with. So, look at the different colors before you and go to the one that is really speaking to you in this moment, not necessarily your favorite color or the most aesthetically pleasing, but the one that is really calling to you, because Spirit wants to bring you deep insight and healing and some information to help you prosper and propel into your future. I will start with the color red. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Soul Manna reading. This reading is intended for those of you who have really been struggling with money, abundance, connection, stability, and security. Spirit wants to bring you some answers, some enlightenment, because your energy has been putting it out there, asking Spirit, asking the angels, asking your spirit guides, what can I do? Why is this happening to me? Why is nothing changing? Shall I always struggle? Do I have to be hungry? It's a lack of abundance and stability in the material realm. The earth chakra is the root chakra, and that's all about survival in the 3D physical realm. And so you've got to think of it like this. When you are firmly rooted in with Mother Earth Gaia, your root chakra, you are like an unmovable boulder. It doesn't matter the storm or the weather, you are fixed and you are going to be unmovable. But when your root chakra is not firmly anchored in with Mother Earth Gaia, you're like sand blowing in the wind. And being sand blowing in the wind, you're not able to firmly root anywhere, which creates lack of abundance in the physical realm for you. Also, an imbalance of being able to make solid connections. It manifests in many different ways. And so Spirit wants to bring you the answer, and this is like the first step. Spirit is pointing you to your earth chakra and saying we've got to get this balanced, because your earth chakra, being firmly rooted and anchored into Mother Earth Gaia, is going to allow your spirit to be nurtured through those energetic roots, and through that nurturing, all of your chakras are being fed and your awareness is perfect and you see opportunity. You have motivation. You feel empowered, because when your root chakra is out of balance, you can lack motivation, you can lack direction, you can lack determination, and you can lack flow, because that comes from the sacral water chakra, as well as the solar plexus chakra, the fire chakra. Okay, those are in conjunction of your motivation, your personal empowerment, your creative abilities, your passion and zest for living life. And so if that root chakra is not balanced and anchored with Mother Earth Gaia, it throws everything else off, and it may lead you on a goose chase thinking, oh, I'm having trouble maintaining connections because of my personality, or because of this, or because of that, when at the end of the day, the truth is it has everything to do with your earth chakra. And Spirit says, what do you have to lose by focusing a little bit of time and energy on balancing and healing your root chakra and firmly connecting with Mother Earth Gaia? Everything will begin to change for you. We're going to pull a lot of cards to bring insight for you, manna for the soul. And I'm also going to leave links for you for root chakra meditation and healing. And also, I recommend learning Tai Chi. I'll leave some links for that as well, because that gets you in tune with the energy flowing through your body. And as you become much, much more aware of that, you'll realize when your root chakra isn't grounded, because when you're not firmly anchored with Mother Earth, you're always going to be up in your head worrying about money, worrying about abundance, very distracted, because there's a lot of needs of yours that feel like they're not being met. And Spirit says, calm your energy, focus on your earth chakra. Connect those roots with Mother Earth Gaia and make that a practice every day for the next 30 days. And your life is going to begin to change. Your motivation is going to return. Different opportunities that you weren't noticing before are going to become very apparent. You're going to open up and expand to new ideas as well. So let's pull some cards. And I will be doing one of these for each of the chakras. So, okay, know you are safe. I bring you the light and I bring you hope. I fill my vase with your fears and worries and release them to the ocean. All is well. So Spirit is saying, you know, where we feel like we are lacking, it's an easy fix. It's all about connecting to that root chakra. And when you aren't firmly connected to Mother Earth Gaia, and your earth chakra is out of balance, that's when you tend to be more in a consciousness of feeling like something good or something lucky has to happen to you in order for your life circumstances to change. It's a very disempowered feeling, and there's not even an awareness of knowing that you feel disempowered. And as your root chakra is anchored and balanced and healed and is properly flowing, it allows that nourishment from Mother Earth to reach every chakra equally, and it opens you up, all right? And it changes awareness, and you come into a place of feeling safe. Like, that's the most important thing, is like, you've got to feel safe. And, you know, throughout the day, tell yourself, I am safe, I am stable, I am secure, I am abundant, I am provided for, and believe that, and shift the energy around you to reflect that. And, you know, as you stay rooted, everything about you in your life is going to change. I promise you. For many, many, many years in my life, I had root chakra issues, and I had a number of different healers and readers tell me this, but I didn't care about root chakra, whatever. It's all about the higher chakras. That's where my interest was. And even when I would get aura pictures, my aura would always be red. That's because my root chakra was so out of balance, and it did not matter the Crystallian photographist that I saw. Every time my root, my aura was red because my root chakra was out of balance. And finally, at one metaphysical fair, I went and had my aura picture taken, red as always, disappointment. And I went and saw this energy healer, and she truly changed my life. Best Reiki ever, but she opened me up, and right away she noticed the imbalance of my root chakra and my feelings of lack and not having enough money. And at the end of the reading, she literally opened up her purse, and she said, her name was Anne, and she said, Anne's purse is endless for abundance. And she repeated that a few times, and it like brought tears to my eyes. Like, those words penetrated my soul. And she just, like, there was a huge release. And, you know, also the energy work she just did was a big help. And then she said, go get your aura picture now. And I went, and I was green. My heart chakra was wide open. I was no longer stuck up in the headspace with all the worries. She had pulled me down and centered me and made me aware of my energetic imbalances. And from there, my true essence could finally open up, and my life started changing quite a bit from that space. And I worked on that root chakra energy, all right? And I'll tell you what, I probably had like 10 aura pictures taken throughout the years prior to this experience, and every single time red, every single time. And then after that session with her, it just green. And all the consecutive pictures I've had since then, never red anymore. And so for you guys, Spirit is saying the answer to everything is truly all about your earth chakra. That, you know, the earth chakra is your root. The sacral chakra is your water chakra. The solar plexus is your fire chakra, and your heart chakra is your air chakra. The four elements, all right, that are connected to the 3D realm and the earth. That's where you're stuck, is really connecting your spirit into the 3D realm. And you need to do that in conjunction with Mother Earth Gaia and meditation. Relaxing your energy, setting the intent will help you. As Spirit says, you are safe and there is so much good to come, and it's time that this become your core belief system, that you are safe, you are abundant, and you are provided for. Let's pull some more cards. Attraction, magnetism, yes. A lot of what you desire can come into your realm, but if you're not firmly anchored, in reality, you can't pull that cosmic energy down and make it manifest. And that's like this here, really learning this and mastering yourself in the root chakra is going to be the game changer for you. And now we have comfort and hearth. And this is also going to provide much more stability in life in general for you, in, you know, potentially owning your own home for the first time, or having a stable home, feeling at home in yourself, in your body, loving yourself, feeling good about you and your life and all the potential, and also creating much more solid connections through friendship, through romance. All right, it's like you don't have to go through life feeling as though things have to happen to you for good luck. As you root your Earth chakra strongly with Mother Earth Gaia, and it's very balanced, and the juices are flowing from her and the cosmic energy coming down, all meeting in your central sun, you are going to feel so empowered, like I make things happen for myself. This is, you know, we all have good fortune and good luck that comes our way, but I just really feel here like there was this element in your thinking of, I've got, like, something good just has to happen, like I've got to get lucky, a windfall or something, or nothing's ever going to change for me. What do I got to offer? Who am I? And as you work on this root chakra, you become so empowered that it's like you're taking your own destiny in your hands, and you're gonna make magic. You're gonna make things happen for yourself with this card here. Like, you have everything within you. Spirit wants you to know that. 1000% wants to pull you out of the mental body where we're so worried and we're analyzing, and what if this and what if that, and trying to calculate all the variables, you know, pulling you down into yourself so that you can anchor your energy. And it's like all things start becoming very, very clear. So let's pull some tarot. King of Cups, the Devil, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. All right, so we pretty much have water, water, water. And then the Devil here. So with all this water, your next chakra, your sacral chakra, your water chakra, is also severely impacted by what's going on in the root chakra. It's keeping you in a cage, in a sense, where, you know, you feel very disconnected from people. Like you feel people take advantage of you, or they don't know the depth of you. They don't know your heart. They don't know your soul. You just feel like there's a lot of bad luck. Like life is really heavy and challenging for you, is where your perception is. And because of that, you know, the imbalance that's also now created in the sacral chakra, that's your feeling center. That's where you're able to, you know, flow through all life situations. That's where you're able to feel the energy and the emotions from others, to be empathic, to be compassionate. Also the nurturing energy about you, as well as your creativity. And so there's a blockage, a big blockage there. And with the moon, it's like the challenges of your life have put you in this place where if things are going right for a minute, it almost scares you. Like, whoa, what's wrong? What's going on here? Like, this is too good. Like, there's a lot of fear inside of you that, like, if things are going too good, that it's just going to fall apart. It's not meant to be, just because of what you have been through. And Spirit really wants to release you from the cage of your own mind. And that cage has been created by past experiences. It is no reflection on what truly is in this moment, or what could be for you in the future. Because here at the end, we have this Ace of Cups, and the balancing, like you working on the root chakra, is going to naturally balance the sacral, is going to naturally balance your water chakra, your feeling center. Okay. And in that space, you are now like wide open once again. And when you're wide open, that's when ideas come to you. That's where you see different opportunities that weren't there before. And feeling back, tapped into your creativity, being able to come up with different ideas and solutions that may have really evaded you or eluded you in the past. And you're going to be so relieved. Focusing on the root chakra is going to bring so much balance to like your emotions. You're going to be surprised, and it's going to free you from this cage of your mind of the past experience, because you are meant to have good things. You are meant to have enough. You are meant to be loved and supported. And, you know, you don't need 10,000 people around you to love you, right? You just need a couple good people in your life. And Spirit says you will have that. And a good solid home where you feel safe, you will have that. And enough food on your table, you will have that. And enough money in your account to pay your bills and have some extra, you will have that. You are meant to have that. It's just all about this root chakra, and that's like your first step. And focusing there is truly going to be the cascade of events that changes everything for you. Page of Swords. And so you're going to open up more to the cosmic consciousness of you, which is going to pull down different ideas. Knight of Swords. Energy is going to start moving for you. And you're going to feel finally like empowered, and you're going to move into some victory and some success. And okay, this is very, very significant because of what sits above it. So this has been you dreaming of, you know, more money, a home, solid connections. It's different for all of you, dreaming of that and just feeling like everything that's handed to you is empty or broken. And is this always going to be my destiny? And Spirit is saying, no, what you've been dreaming of, what you've been looking at, you know, here it is. It can happen for you. It absolutely can. I mean, that is so synchronistic right there. It's beautiful. And we have the Chariot here. and this the moon in Cancer with the Four of Cups, and then the moon also rules Cancer. So Cancer season is very significant for you, and Cancer season starts, I believe, like towards the end of June and moves through most of July. So Cancer season is very significant. Everything is starting now. As soon as you make the decision to just focus and, think about it, you're going to spend 10-15 minutes each day for the next 30 days just doing a little bit of meditation, connecting to Mother Earth Gaia, growing your roots, and really firmly anchoring yourself. And it's only to the betterment of you. Like, that's all you've got to invest here, and watch what happens for you. Watch the success. Watch the way things start to flow. Watch the way you feel like you're coming back to life and you're feeling motivated again and excited again. And like all these things that worried you and weighed you down, not so much. You feel empowered, like, I will make a way. I will find a solution. Whereas in the past, you thought some big break had to come your way. You're like, oh no, I can make that big break for myself. And what you dreamed of, what you've always been looking up at, you make manifest for yourself. 100%. Like, that is so exciting for you guys. Let's I just want to pull a few cards here for those of you that really want to start your own business of sorts, give you some advice from Spirit on how to do that, how to, begin that process. And this may also bring advice and light to others of you that, aren't so much trying to start your own business, but that's what these cards are about, being an entrepreneur. All right, so we have slow down. Sometimes you need to slow down, get out of overwhelm, refresh, and regroup in order to speed up your results. And that is all about grounding your earth chakra and being balanced there. And that creates the balance up through the rest of your chakra system. And you're going to open up to your third eye and your crown chakra also much more. And a lot of ideas are going to start coming to you. Next is offer. Identify the specific qualities of your ideal client or customer and make solid no-brainer offers that they're happy to buy. So this here is about brainstorming. Whatever it is like you want to do, you want to be, really get deep, really sit in meditation, do a 15-minute meditation of, healing, balancing, and grounding your root chakra, and then see what ideas come to you about your next step in creating a career path for yourself or your own business or just self-improvement and betterment. Next is direct. Learn how to find and direct your ideal clients and customers to your offers, website, content, and social media channels. So those of you who are really trying to get your business or your name out there, you need to learn marketing, or maybe do some research with some tips, some pointers to help you, or hire, a marketing person to really help get your product out there, get your name out there, get your social medias out there. And lastly, broadcast. Develop your unique voice, then get your message out to your ideal audience. Consider starting a podcast or radio show. Beautiful. That right there is a very special confirmation. Some of you have been thinking about that, doing a podcast, doing a YouTube channel, maybe a TikTok, just some sort of platform where you are sharing your wisdom, sharing your knowledge, talking about your product, your ideas. Okay, Spirit says believe in yourself. You never know what could happen. And as you work on healing that root chakra, you will change, and you will find motivation that you never had before, and you will feel empowered and strong in ways that you've only dreamed of, and ideas and solutions and epiphanies, they will come to you, and you will know what you need to do, the steps you need to take, the actions you need to make things manifest in your world. So let's pull some more cards, some advices from Spirit. Ponder what you want. Don't view rejection or uncertainty as negative. Timing may not be in alignment with your desire. Consider that you may have more to learn before your desires are fulfilled. Step back and consider what you truly want. This may be a chance for an optimal turn of events. All right, so with slow down and this here, ponder what you want. Some of you are moving too fast in what you're trying to achieve, that you're not being able to like take root of anything, and slowing down will not make you lose past progress. So this also is about balancing and becoming very clear and intentional in your energy. And as you work on that earth chakra, this will become much easier for you. Control your emotions, and remember, the chakra right above is your water chakra, so it is also impacted. And as we become more solid and stable in the root, we also become more solid and stable in the sacral. No matter what greatness you have achieved and how much you are loved, rage can reverse all of this in the blink of an eye. Don't react. Any actions or words may strand you into a deeper hole. Remain calm, and the real tragedy will reveal itself when anger has subsided. So, when people get in your way, set you back, don't immediately go into rage or revenge, frustration, anger. Balance your root chakra, and you will come up with a clever, ingenious solution for you, for what's happened, what's been lost, etc. All right. This root chakra for you guys, it's like everything. Once you got that under control, you are unstoppable. Make a decision. Don't be afraid to make that choice in a seemingly choiceless situation. Take the first step, and great opportunities will emerge for you and those involved. Trust that every road is a route to your destiny. Believe in yourself. Yeah. Make a decision to balance that root chakra. And be intentional and follow it through, like at least for 30 days, or until you really start noticing a significant change in your life. And, once you begin that practice and that process, you will return back to it when you feel yourself getting out of balance, feeling yourself being, kind of flighty and just flapping in the wind. Because once you know that feeling of when your earth chakra is strongly rooted into Mother Earth Gaia, you are unmovable, and you feel strong and you feel empowered regardless of the challenge that is before you, and you know that you will overcome it, and the strength within will be found even if in that moment you are feeling weak. And the answer, the solution, will always come to you as well. It's all about balancing your energy. You are a powerful, powerful force. And through this process, I feel you're awakening to that truth of yourself. And once you know that, there is no going back, and you're just going to be somebody else entirely. All right, let's pull some final messages from Spirit. Cherish the challenges. I am grateful for every challenging lesson I received this lifetime. I appreciate my courage and valor. I am my own hero and value all I stand for. Yes, you are such a powerful being. Know it. Own it. I love my inner child. Inside me dwells a child, and I care for that child. I give them my loving attention, encircling them with protection. When I am present for my inner child, my adult self heals. And that's back into believing in yourself and believing in the magic of the universe. All right, so those are your messages from this reading. Again, there are going to be links listed below for Earth Chakra meditation, balancing, and healing, as well as some stuff about Tai Chi. So I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello everyone, and welcome to your Soul Matter reading. This reading is intended for those of you who are really struggling with some emotional trauma and baggage, relationship issues, toxic relationships, codependent relationships, not feeling your joy, not feeling your passion, just feeling really lost in the ocean, so to speak, because this reading is going to focus on your water chakra, your feeling center, where you experience your empathy, your compassion, your happiness, your joy, or sadness and fear and rejection. All right, when we have been traumatized emotionally, injured emotionally, it throws that chakra out of balance. That chakra is also connected to our sexual energy. So any trauma in that area of your life, whether physically or through indoctrination, can also cause that chakra to be imbalanced. So in this reading, Spirit wants to lead you to the focus of your water chakra, your sacral chakra. It is your divine feminine energy. And whether you're male or female, you have this divine feminine energy within you. It's your feeling center. And that's what divine feminine energy is. It's emotion, it's flow, it's creation, it's healing. It's not about gender. It's about the frequency of an energy and what it does. And that's all happening in the sacral chakra, your water chakra. And you know, water flows, right? And when you think of your sacral chakra, your water chakra, don't think of water. What does water represent? That's why it is called that, because it's all about flow and feeling and movement. And water is very healing energy and supports and gives life, right, to all things. So when the water chakra is out of balance, we struggle emotionally, we struggle with relationships, connections, we can struggle with really knowing what our dreams and our goals are. We could even struggle sexually. Okay, so let's pull some cards and see what Spirit wants to say, and you know, what you've been saying to the angels, what you've been putting out to the universe. Spirit says there's something about the sacral chakra that needs attention, and when that's addressed and healed and balanced, things are going to shift for you quite a bit. All right, so we have focus, and it says, stay focused and get the job done. Use your intuition to plan things well ahead. Be flexible in your approach. There is nothing you can't accomplish once you set your mind to it. Don't be distracted. You are on target. So this healing of the sacral chakra, the water chakra, is exactly what you need to open up the door to that which you seek in an emotional capacity. All right, let's pull another card. And I will leave some links and things below for meditations and different things to try to help heal and balance your sacral chakra. You can also get Reiki to help with that. But you can truly do it on your own if you really focus your energy. Coexist. Cease your complaints and instead work with what you have. You will breed unnecessary stress and pressure if you expect others to think or behave like you. Everyone has a role to play. All right, with this, This is talking about, those people who have hurt you and harmed you and created this trauma within you. And there's, by nature, right, frustration, anger, resentment towards certain people, towards certain situations, and maybe even towards the universe for what has happened to you, what you've been through. And Spirit's saying you've really got to release those emotions. I think for many of you, you might have an overextended solar plexus fire chakra as an act of protection and preservation. And in that space, that's where, things aren't penetrating the emotions. There's a wall around the emotional body. And it's like, I want to have this wall. This is where I feel safe. This is where I'm protected. But I also want to be a part of life. I want to be loved. I want to laugh. I want to feel joy. But you can't, get to that being behind this wall. And that's what this coexist is about. It's like, let your walls down. What has happened to you in the past is over now, and it cannot be changed, and it cannot be undone. And focusing and funneling all of your energy on that is really preventing you from thriving and healing and moving forward. And Spirit so much wants you to heal and to feel joy and come back to life and feel excited and not feel traumatized, broken, violated, betrayed. Spirit wants to help lift you out of that. And it's all about the focus and healing of this water chakra. And some of you are very empathic individuals, and you feel like that is a curse. And Spirit says it is not a curse. You understand people more than the average, and you experience life in a much deeper way than the average person. And the one thing for empaths is you've got to learn boundary. All right. Not every sob story or broken heart needs your attention. Sometimes life does throw really crappy curveballs, and we just need somebody to be there to care and help us out. And other times when these supposed crappy curveballs come in, it's by somebody's own doing. And you being very empathic, it's like you make no discernment between, somebody just going through some really heavy stuff and then somebody who causes and brings it all upon themselves, because you feel the energy of things, and it's in your nature to want to heal, to bring the light, to help out. And Spirit's like, you can't help everybody. Some people bring it on themselves, and they're only going to infect your energy and pull you down with them. And then there's other people who, things have happened and they're reaching for the light and they're healing, and that's who you can help. That's who needs you the most. And through that energy exchange, you both expand and evolve, opposed to the other situation where your energy becomes poisoned by theirs. All right, let's pull some more cards. All right, Pegasus of Polaris, and this is all about your northern star, your inner compass, your true inner calling, and that has been lost through this trauma. And as we heal and balance the water chakra, you get centered once again, and you're not feeling lost in the ocean anymore. And now we have the fierce Pegasus of fire. And I had a feeling that your fire chakra might be a bit overextended in an act of, protecting you. And that's a confirmation of that. But also, this is saying through the healing and balancing of that water chakra, your sacral chakra, there's like this ignition that takes place inside of you. There's this beautiful spiritual awakening. You get balanced, you find your center, and look at all of this orange, and that is the sacral chakra, right? Orange. A lot of healing, eating orange foods, being around the color orange, meditations, affirmations. There's Reiki. There's so many things you can do to balance that sacral chakra and heal. And as you do that, it's like everything balances out. Everything starts making sense. And what used to just get you and grip you emotionally is no longer going to have any power over you, because when you're constantly rehashing in your mind what has happened in the past, you're re-hurting yourself over and over and over and over. Each time you indulge those thoughts, you just injure yourself, and Spirit wants you to see that and become aware of that. And it's not to say you can just wash away the experiences of your past, because it is a part of you, right? But Spirit says you choose where you focus. And if you keep focusing back on what hurts you the most, it keeps you in that vibration of energy, which is really distorting that water chakra, and you're not able to properly feel things out, and it aligns you to those lower vibrational energy relationships. I do feel that some of you could have been through quite a few codependent relationships through family, friends, as well as romance. All right, let's pull some more cards. High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, Strength, the Devil, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. And Six of Pentacles. Okay, so you are absolutely going to heal and overcome what has hurt you. And I know at times it has felt bigger than you. You have really, really struggled just to heal, to get over this, to move past this. Like, why did this happen? Why did this happen to me? I don't deserve this. So there, I see the struggle, but you are connecting in. And so we have the Page of Swords here, and we have the Page of Wands here. And, you know, the solar plexus is your fire chakra, and the heart chakra is your air chakra. So we have air and fire right here. And then we have this Three of Pentacles. And what I'm seeing with that is your sacral, solar plexus, and heart chakra are all out of balance because of this emotional trauma. And your heart chakra is all about the giving and receiving of love. No other emotion exists in the heart space. That is the giving and receiving of love. That is where your intuition is. That is the essence in which you connect with all others. And you know, in the third eye, in your light chakra, you have that awareness of all things being connected. And in the heart chakra, the air chakra, those things and people in which you love is just an awareness of the connection of to that person, that thing that has already existed. It comes deeper into focus for you. That's what love is in your heart, is when you feel it. We always have the awareness in the third eye, in the light chakra, but we feel it, our connection to all things, love, through the heart chakra, the air chakra. And it's like that awareness of the connection that already existed, because all is connected. And in the fire chakra, that's your empowerment. That's where your ambition and your courage and your leadership and your strength comes from. And people who have been physically abused, their fire chakra can get very out of balance because they feel like they have no control of self. And so, they go into the opposite of that, of major self-protection and preservation at some point in their life, and that's cutting off the water chakra. I don't want to feel. I don't want to connect. It hurts too much. And the longer we move through life without addressing the emotional wounds and trauma, however they came into our world, it cuts us off. It cuts us off from ourself. It cuts us off from connection of all things, because we now see the connection of all things as something to fear, something that hurts, rather than I am a part of the all, the good, the bad, the happy, the sad, all of it. I am one with the all. The all is inside of me. And so for you guys, it's the heart, the solar plexus, and the sacral. Those three chakras need attention. I was just intending this to be about the sacral, but Spirit brought that in pretty strongly, is that those three are really out of balance because of the trauma. And you do have the strength spiritually, all right, with the high priestess. Spiritually, you have the strength, and emotionally, you have the strength to heal yourself, to heal these chakras and walk away from this darkness, this trauma, this sadness that really just feels like it has a grip on you, with this devil card, feeling like you are in a cage, feeling afraid of love, of connection, of being vulnerable, of feeling empathy for others, for feeling compassion for others, all right? Trying to really hide away from the darkness, that has really hurt you and traumatized you in the past. And Spirit says, I am with you. Let's heal these wounds. I am with you. You don't have to do this alone. And, think of it like this. You fall down and you scrape your knee. You're not going to continually, day after day after day, keep ripping this scab off and making yourself bleed, right? You're going to pour the peroxide on, fill the bird, slap a Band-Aid on it, and call it a day. And that's what Spirit's saying you can do, no matter how big the emotional trauma is. If you have the true intention and focus of healing, you will get there. And when that becomes your true intention, Spirit could lead you to other sources that will really help you, like a therapist, a psychologist, maybe certain medication with your doctor. Maybe you're led down a holistic path, all right? When your true desire is, Spirit, I want to heal all of this emotional wound and baggage of my past so I can feel free, my inner child can thrive, and I can feel alive, I can feel happy and joy, and I can connect and feel love again. Spirit is going to align you to all the things in which you need to make that happen. But you've got to take the action, and when the opportunity or the lifeline comes to you, you've got to grab hold of it and follow it through. And it's very easy to start healing the water chakra. Like I said, I'll leave links for different meditations you can do while you sleep, or just a 10-15 minute guided meditation each day. Different frequencies of music and sound, going to see a Reikiist. It's different for all of you, but when you truly say, Spirit, I want to heal, and you believe that you can heal what hurts you the most, Spirit is going to open up the path for you. And I see it happening right here, and will be with you every step of the way. And every single thing you need to help with this healing journey is going to show itself to you. And if you indulge it and you follow it all the way through, you will heal yourself. You have it in you 100%, spiritually and emotionally. And also, some of you, I feel, through this process, your story, your journey what you've been through is going to become an inspiration for others. All right? So never underestimate your journey and your travel, because what you go through and the way that you evolve and expand and heal beyond it is a beacon of light for others. There are other people that you will pull up out of the darkness through your wisdom, your knowledge, sharing your journey with them, the similarities. They'll be able to connect, they'll be able to relate to you. Okay? And some of you, it's like there's this beautiful, divine, romantic union that is absolutely meant to come into your world. And that person is going to have very similar experiences as you. And they're going to also already be in that place of learned how to heal themselves. This is not somebody that you're going to heal or is going to heal you. You guys are already found your way. And when you come together, it's like the completion of that healing process. It's beautiful. Let's pull some more cards. And I love that. Look at how Spirit did that. We've got orange, orange, purple, purple right there. And, you know, purple is the cosmic chakra, the crown chakra. And as you heal the heart, the solar plexus, and the sacral, it opens you wide to the cosmic energy. That, yeah, you are strong spiritually, but these chakras being out of balance due to the trauma has cut you off quite a bit, you know, from the cosmic energy, from your own inner compass, from your passion and drive within, and Spirit wants you to have all of that back. Expansion. Yes, you will expand and evolve so far beyond these things. And the healing, after you heal, what traumatized you, what hurt you, what got you down is going to be like a catalyst to some really big things that you're going to do in your life. Next is Fury, bushfires. It's time for the purification. Throw the peroxide on, let it burn, then slap the Band-Aid on and trust the healing process. There will be new growth. And discipline time. Okay, so with this, it is going to take a intended effort on your behalf, where each day you say to yourself, I choose healing. For whatever that means. I choose healing for whatever that means. Because, you know, even with our best intentions, sometimes energy just gets heavy on top of us once again, right? And that's okay. You know, you're going to go up and down through this process. And, you know, if you're doing really good, and then you have a really bad day, don't beat yourself up. Don't try to push away the emotions that you are feeling, because that means, okay, I'm having a release. There's a release. I'm making progress. So you flow through the emotions. That's all about the water chakra. That's what it's intended to be. It's to flow through each experience. And unfortunately, a lot of us, when it hurts or it's hard, we, you know, tense up and we stay right there and we don't flow. And so, you know, if you have a day where you feel really sad and you feel really down and you're kind of looping back to thinking of the past, be there for yourself. Love yourself. Gently remind yourself that, nope, we're not doing this anymore. We want to heal. We want a different experience. We want a different reality. And it will happen. Give yourself time. Allow it to burn when it needs to burn. Be gentle on yourself. Be easy on yourself. Love yourself so much. Love yourself and be there for you the way that you would anybody else that has gone through trauma and heartache and heartbreak and disappointment. You've got to love yourself that much, All right, be there for yourself that much because you need it. And you are an amazing person at loving. I see that here. Give yourself that love too. All right, let's pull some more cards. Time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. Yes, it is time to focus on healing those chakras and watch what happens. You are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. Your breath has a lot to do with meditation, right? Spirit really wants to bring you into such a beautiful place of balance and back to your inner compass, your intuition. Remember, love is the key. Love what you have in your life right now. Yes, especially loving yourself. And even though things may not look and appear as you desire in this moment, know that you can make that happen. Know that energy is constantly in motion and all things are ever changing, including you, your life, and your circumstances. Good things are coming. Absolutely. All right, let's pull some cards and get some messages from your heart space. Remove all conditions. So Spirit's returning you to unconditional love. Fear is a luxury. When you are spending time in fear, that's Spirit saying, nothing's happening. You're wasting your energy. No matter how much you worry about something, it's not going to prevent it from coming or from happening. You've got to live your life in every single moment. You can't let fear define you and hold you back. And, healing the solar plexus is going to get rid of the fear that grips you at times. Forgive the unforgivable. Now that is powerful because I know some of you have been through the unspeakable and Spirit wants you to heal. Spirit wants you to find forgiveness, and forgiveness does not excuse the bad behavior of another person. It frees you from feeling the responsibility of having to be angry and hurt and frustrated and burdened by what that person did. They have their karma to face. Remember that. Allow yourself to be free. Let nobody stop you from living your life and finding your true happiness. And next, find comfort in the uncertainty. Even though things need to change, we need to do things differently. Spirit says, find comfort in that. Have no fear in that. It is time for new things. It is time for things to change. They have to change for you to have a different experience. All right, let's pull some Buddha wisdom, some divine feminine energies. And remember, that's just an energy. It's not a gender. The essential original nature of all things is empty, though that you now dwell in tranquility. So it's finding the emptiness within. And that's deep. Like, that's hard to explain right there. Next, let go of clinging. View your situation as a witness. Your inner strength grows. All right, so those are the messages from Spirit about your water chakra and what you need to do to really heal yourself and free yourself. There is so much good that is meant to come to you. Spirit wants you to be happy. Spirit wants you to feel safe. Spirit wants your heart to be wide open and to recognize your connection with all things, even those who have really hurt you and harmed you. All right. So I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello everyone, and welcome to your Soul Manna reading. This reading is for those of you who have been struggling with feeling disempowered, fearful, self-worth issues, struggling with feeling very shamed or outcast, feeling directionless, just feeling like you have lost your mojo and you don't know why, or you don't know how to get it back, and this could lead to procrastination, not feeling motivated, and can even be, if you are normally a very clean person, where you notice like you're just kind of letting things get a little bit messy, or you're not loving yourself as much as you should. And when the solar plexus chakra becomes blocked or distorted, we can lose our sense of self and feel very small and disempowered and directionless. And on the other side of that, a distortion of the solar plexus can be where there is an exaggerated sense of self-importance, a very ego, a lot of pride, wanting to be in control. So it can get distorted that way. But for this reading, we're going to talk about the scenario of feeling disempowered and small, and that's just to give you perspective of the solar plexus, because it is the fire chakra. This is the center in which you create from your inner fire, the spark of life, your action, your motivation, your will, your drive, your ambition, your strength, your ability to take action and move forward, where you manifest from. And so when this gets blocked, things of life can just start to feel very dull, where you just don't even feel as though you are alive sometimes. Like you're just kind of going through life like, what do I do? What's my purpose? What's my place in life? So that's what this reading is about. For Spirit to come in and give you some insight, some clarity, and some direction. And I will also leave a lot of links to different meditations and things to help heal and balance the solar plexus chakra, the fire chakra. So let's get right into the reading and see what Spirit wants to tell us about all this. God of Wealth. This is a sign of monetary gain and financial success. Prosperity and abundance could impact your home, property, family, career, health, and relationships. So prosperity and abundance is coming in. And the more that you work on the balancing of the solar plexus, it's going to help the lower chakras, the water chakra and the earth chakra also, be better in balance, so that you can root your energies. You are meant to have success and abundance. You can manifest anything that you truly put your energy to. And a lot of times the problem is not feeling as though we have the energy or the motivation or the proper tools or the knowledge to create what we desire. And this is Spirit coming in and saying, mental, it's all about what you believe could be true for yourself. Don't hinder yourself based on current circumstances. You've just got to decide, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to manifest for myself, and start taking the actions forward with what you have right now, today, in this moment. And those of you that just feel a lack of motivation, just kind of very listless, like, I'm just going through life, I don't even know if I'm happy or sad type of energy, work on some meditations. I went through that not too long ago. It was really hard. And if you notice, my upload schedule was really struggling as well. And I just did a lot of healing and balancing meditation with my chakras, and it helped so much. And as you are working on healing and balancing the chakras, do not be surprised if all kinds of different emotions and things just start kind of surfacing up, and you feel emotional and kind of up and down, up and down. That's because you're clearing out your energy. And after a few days of that, my inner strength, my inner fire started returning to me, and I was back on track. So this is Spirit confirming to you that you can make anything happen in the physical realm. Here at the red rose, the earth chakra, here the orange rose, the water chakra, and here the yellow rose, the fire chakra. All of that getting in balance and anchoring into Mother Earth Gaia, and you can make things manifest for yourself. All right, let's pull some more cards. Think twice. No matter your level of power or success, set aside your pride and prepare for the unexpected. Don't underestimate the situation. The outcome may be altered if you examine the viewpoints and approaches of others before taking action. So this is coming in over here under the crown chakra, your cosmic consciousness. And this is kind of talking about the other spectrum of the solar plexus chakra, where it's a very exaggerated sense of self-importance and treating others as less than. And I feel that you've dealt with a lot of that energy, which has distorted your perception of self and worth and what you are capable of doing. So your higher self has been trying to tell you, think twice of the way people have treated you when they have treated you very terribly. Don't personalize that. Don't attack yourself for what they've done, because you get attacked twice. The person who hurt you, and then the continual thinking and emotional triggering of what happened by rehashing it over and over, and getting down on yourself and thinking yourself small and worthless, and all those things that come along with rejection and pain. And so Spirit is like, think twice about punishing yourself for what others have done to you, because that was their bad, that was on them. And Spirit overrides all and says, you are perfect. You can achieve anything. You truly can. I'm telling you, it's so right now. You've just got to believe, and we've got to switch up our thoughts about ourself and our worth and our value and what we can do and achieve in this lifetime, regardless of what the circumstances look like right now today. All right, let's pull some more cards. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay. So, a number of different things going on. Some of you feel just very overlooked, very taken for granted, not appreciated. No thank yous, no I love yous, no you are amazing. Being overlooked, in friendship situations, in the workplace, in romantic situations, in family situations. Like Spirit is saying, you have not been appreciated enough by people around you. And it's created fear inside you where there should be trust. It's created fear and closed off where there should be trust and openness. and it makes you feel very lonely and alone and like you're on your own, even if there are people in your life. Can I really trust these people? You've really been let down, and that's why Spirit brought that up over here. Is it's time to switch your thoughts about who you are, what you are, your worth and your value, and not measure it at all based on, you know, the actions of these other people and situations that have brought you to this space. Spirit wants to reignite your inner fire, where you are empowered and there is no stopping you, and you know your worth and you know your value, and it allows trust and openness to return, which allows you to connect to others much more strongly. Let's pull some tarot. Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands. Yes, see, Spirit's like, let's activate that solar plexus and make you shine. Oh, nice. Nine of Cups. And the Six of Wands. Excellent. All right, so here we are starting out with this Five of Cups. Sadness, disappointment, loneliness. But remember, with the Five of Cups, even though there are things that have been lost and broken, there is still something that remains, and that's what Spirit's leading you to. And what remains is the power and the magic inside of you once we are reignited in that solar plexus. And through all these different situations, you have been learning and growing at the soul. It's been evolving you in the mental body, in the emotional body, in the spiritual body. Also adding to your toolbox of life skills. Okay, so even though you feel a bit empty-handed from these situations, it has taught you quite a bit. And as you heal and balance that solar plexus chakra, all of that experience and pain begins to transform into wisdom and power and strength, and you're coming through as the King of Wands. And this is somebody who knows what they want. They know the direction they're headed. They know what actions they need to take. They are not afraid. They are a force. And that's what you are. And Spirit's trying to remind you of that. And in that space, in that knowing, here it is. The Nine of Cups with the Six of Wands, which is happiness, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, feeling very, very content and feeling like you've finally won, feeling rewarded, recognized, in the spotlight, happiness, victory, success. All right, it's like what was lost and what has happened in the past, let it go, because there is so much success and happiness up ahead. There truly, truly is. And you've just got to remember who you are, who and what you are, because others have confused that perception of self within you based on their behavior and their emotional immaturity, their lack of consciousness. You've got to see it from that light, that everybody is working with a certain level of consciousness, and those who are at a lower level are those who do hurt, are very prideful, bullies. Let me be bigger than you. Let me hurt you. They're working with a lower level of consciousness. And I know that's very hard and frustrating to deal with, But they do have the ability to change through this lifetime. But recognize it as that they're working with a lower level of consciousness, and therefore their behaviors should not be personalized by you, because you're coming from a different space. When you are being compassionate, you're having heart, you're honest, you're true, you're giving it your all. That's the best you can do. That's being on point. And if somebody takes advantage of that, uses that, that's going to be on them. And yes, it will hurt. We've all been there. But Spirit is saying, don't let that break you down. Don't let that sadness of your past still the happiness that's in your future. And once you start letting this go and deciding to love yourself and saying it doesn't matter what they say, it doesn't matter what they think, they are wrong. Spirit's saying they're wrong and wants you to see the truth of you and how amazing you are and what you're capable of. And with this gratitude, wants you to be in situations and relationships where you are appreciated, where you are loved, and wants you to feel empowered to make your dreams come true, to bring abundance, wealth, success, and happiness into your life. You are meant to have those things. Let's pull some more cards. Solidity, inner core. Purity, ice. And clarity, mountain. All right, so the one thing that is, the same in each one of these cards is this sense of aloneness and like ice, snow, cold. Like here, she's up in the sky, she's up in the clouds, and the higher up you go, the colder it gets, right? And then here, she is under the ice, frozen in ice, and then here, she's laying on the mountaintop in the snow. This is very symbolic of how you have felt the loneliness that's come through. All right, Spirit's acknowledging that. What's wrong with me? Why am I not loved? Why am I overlooked? Why am I not recognized? Why am I treated like this? Why am I treated like that? A lot of confusion, and it's just, made you feel very broken and almost like I'd rather be alone than continue to go through this and add to this pain that I feel from these different experiences. And that's why Spirit's coming in so strong and telling you it's time to change your mind. It's not you. It's not your fault. Okay? It's truly, truly not. The mean things, the cruel things that have happened, that have been done to you, it's not your fault. They were wrong. They will have to own that energetically. Spirit wants to heal you. Spirit wants to purify the pain, bring you clarity so that you can have a breakthrough in consciousness and be free and return to love. So love, trust, and openness can move into the space where we are closed off and fearful and afraid and feel in the dark and alone. Let's pull some angel messages. The light of hope. And it says, hope gives us positive feelings and energy to accomplish what we desire. And, you know, the true testament of inner strength is when you give yourself the hope, when it feels completely lost, when you look around and you say to yourself, this is hopeless, but you go within to your inner core and your inner voice that will tell you, never give up. It's never hopeless. I will lead the way, ignite the fire, and you are never in the dark. You will always have an option. You will always have a door open. You will always make a way. Out of no way, a way will be made. You are so powerful. Never, ever lose hope in yourself, in life, in what could be and what could come. Because as you heal your solar plexus chakra, your life is going to change so much. There is so much happiness up ahead for you, and recognition where you are receiving the energy back that you put out to others. Next, we have patience. No matter what the situation or delay is, your desire will come when it is meant to. And that's saying have patience in the process of healing, of balancing your energies within. It's not an overnight thing. You know, have patience in it. Stay with it. Try it for 30 days. Just really be disciplined in it and say, you know what? At this point, what do I got to lose? I will try this for 30 days. Every night as I sleep, I'm going to do these meditations, or during the day, whatever works for you. And tell yourself, make a promise to yourself, you'll do it for 30 days. And just watch how things really do start to change for you, and you will feel different within. And now we have a self-fulfilling prophecy. Take small steps to diminish your worrying. Know it is going to be okay, and so it is. And with this self-fulfilling prophecy, this is saying, you know, if you think you never will, you never will. But if you believe that you will, and have patience. And, you know, take small steps forward very slowly until you're able to start moving at a quicker pace, and eventually you'll be running. All right? Believe in yourself. Believe that anything is possible for you. Spirit's really hitting that strong and heavy, and I just think it's because of what has been taken from you in the past that's made you feel so small and so disempowered. And Spirit's like, oh no, we need to turn that around. You have an amazing destiny if you so choose. All right, let's pull a couple messages of advice to wrap up this reading. You are what you think. Pure thoughts bring inspiration and happiness. And look at that. Look at that. Spirit bringing that in twice in these closing messages, and started it off that way. Oh man, believe in yourself. Next is be the one who is awake. Shine in the radiance of Spirit. This is where don't let past pain steal your future happiness. You will shine. You will find the light of day again. You will find your purpose. You will feel motivated and excited and empowered once again. So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello everyone, and welcome to your Soul Manna reading. This reading is for those of you who have been struggling with grief, sadness, a broken heart, forgiveness, and it could have stemmed from rejection, betrayal, disappointment, something ending. So Spirit wants to come through in this reading and bring you some healing, some light to help heal your heart chakra, your air chakra, and open you back up to feeling your connection to all things, to all life. So let's get right in. to this reading and see what Spirit wants to bring forth about the heart chakra, which is the air chakra. And it is truly the center, your energy center, in which you connect to all things through the energy of love. And when this chakra is distorted or blocked, it really makes one feel isolated and lonely and depressed and dark. It's just a really hard energy feeling to describe, but you know, those of you who are watching this video, you know exactly what I am talking about, right? So Spirit wants to bring you some medicine, the remedy to your pain. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Oh, look at that. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And, you know, that's the issue of a heart chakra being blocked, is when there is a big struggle to be able to forgive something or to forgive somebody. And when it comes to forgiveness, you must recognize that forgiving is not about excusing another person's behavior. It's not accepting it and saying, yeah, that was okay, we can be chummy again. It's not about that. It's truly about freeing yourself. And you can forgive and you can forget, but that doesn't mean that the well isn't, you know, poisoned to ever drink from again. And so Spirit's saying, for some of you, it's time to really focus on forgiveness, really letting something go. And I've left a lot of links for different meditations and things to help you with this process. But man, that's like, shoo, the first thing out. Let's see. Okay, so some of you had some friends who really just stabbed you in the back, or should I say stabbed you right in the heart. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So through every challenge with these friendships and other relationships in your life, there is always a lesson and a gift inside the pain. And as we move through the healing process, we expand into that lesson and then we receive the gift. Next, we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you were lied to, stabbed in the heart, and you've really been struggling to forgive. Each and every one of you has a broken heart, and you've been hurting, and that pain has just been very debilitating, and it's closed you off to a lot of different things. It's like, I never want to go through that again. I never want to feel that again. And that's why Spirit's like, okay, I understand. I know you're hurting. I hear you. I'm coming in now. I'm going to help you. I'm going to bring you clarity. I'm going to bring you insight and understanding. All right, let's pull some more cards. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So in all of this that's happened, that's played out, I feel there was a part of you that was, you know, like forewarning you or trying to point you to the lower vibrations, the dishonesty of this person or these different people that brought about a lot of pain inside of you. And for others of you, I feel that through these different relationships and situations, it's very activating to lead you into your intuition much, much stronger. All of this is leading you to a closer relationship to yourself, to trusting yourself much more, your gut instincts, your feeling within, your intuition What is your heart saying? And when we close off our heart space, it blocks us from our intuition and our inner knowing. And we tend to operate in energies that are very fear-based and more paranoid. And it's hard to decipher between our own paranoia and our intuition when the heart space is blocked. And this says play, have fun, celebrate, don't be too serious. Oh yes, Spirit really wants you to be healed and find your happiness again and feel playful, reconnect your inner child, and not hide yourself away, not block your heart space, not feel unworthy, unlovable, alone. And some of you, it's like you're just like, I'm done, never again, never again. I am just fine without friends or without a romance, never again, because of how badly you were hurt. And right now, Spirit is saying it's not a time to try to be bringing in like new friends or new romance. Right now is a time to focus on healing your heart chakra. And that first step is learning to forgive. Forgiveness is truly forgiveness, the gift you give yourself to set you free from this pain, and no longer owning it to the point that it diminishes your worth and your value and your perception of self. Let's pull some tarot and go deeper into this message. Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, the Devil, Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Moon. All right. So the Devil and the Queen of Swords sitting right here at the center. You dealt with a really awful person, or this could be the representation of multiple relationships that really hurt you and cut you deep. The Queen of Swords, in a negative position is somebody who is going to lie to you, who is deceitful, is very manipulative, will stab anybody in the back, is almost heartless. This is the Ice Queen at her worst, all right? In a very positive aspect, this Queen of Swords is somebody completely different, but the way she's aspected in this reading, sitting next to the Devil, she is the Devil in human form. She is somebody who is going to blackmail, who's going to spread rumors, who's going to gossip. You cannot trust this person, and I feel many of you learned that the hard way, and you may have had like these thoughts and these feelings of maybe I can't trust, or maybe there's something more, but you overlooked it due to, the emotional attachment and connection. And this person, they were awful, whether a male or female, like they were not good to you. They were wrong. Spirit wants you to know that. And here with the Seven of Cups, like you really are in this space of I don't know what to do. And Spirit's like, it's your step. What you need to do is heal through this Four of Swords. And what you need to heal, this Devil and this Queen of Swords. This person or, multiple people that really hurt you, that, no matter what you did, it's like it was never enough for them. You feel very overlooked. You weren't recognized. You weren't appreciated. And now you see it all for what it is with the Moon in this position. And so because you see the truth, there's nothing more that is hidden from you about this person or situation. And it's like at this point, you don't even try to lie to yourself or justify their behavior, no matter how much you cared or how much you loved them. Like you see them for truly what they were and what they did. And now it's time to work on healing and forgiveness, and doing different meditations. And again, there's links below, different YouTube meditations to try to help you with that. Doing Reiki work, asking Spirit to align you to different things that will be very healing and soothing to your heart and your soul, because it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to no longer be in these shackles of pain, of heartache, of fear, of confusion, of brokenness, this grief that just overwhelms. It's time for you to come out of that. And, what's to come for this person, you need not worry. All right. Also, something Spirit wants me to touch on is sometimes, we don't connect energy properly. And what I mean is, a few years back, before I started YouTube full time, I worked with this girl who was just awful. Like, she was so mean to me, to everybody, but like, she would single people out at different points in her journey. Like, she hated everybody in the office. It was only a matter of time before it was my turn, right? And she was just so awful and so mean and hateful and a bully and just a gross person all the way around. And I just could not understand like what I was doing in my own life that was, creating this connection, this relationship with this awful, awful person that I had no choice but to deal with 5 days a week, because I wasn't acting like that to anybody, period, end of story, ever. And, Spirit finally brought it to my attention, or maybe I was finally able to see where I wasn't treating anybody like that in my life. Personally, no. I didn't deserve what she was doing to me. However, I had a lot of hatred and unforgiveness in my heart towards somebody who I really loved, that betrayed me in the worst possible way. And it took quite some time to get over that. And I just had all this hate and anger and darkness in my heart for this person, and I wasn't acting on it. I wasn't actively wishing them harm or bad or anything. I wasn't. I just had this darkness in my heart because I hadn't let go and I hadn't forgiven what they had done to me. And Spirit made me realize that. And when I came into that realization, it motivated me to heal and try to do whatever I could do to forgive, because, this girl was just so horrible. And, it was a very short period of time of me working on healing my heart space into forgiveness. And then she was out of my life, and I have never encountered another person like that again. And I will not forget her, because if I'm, struggling with forgiveness or whatever now, I just remember her and I'm like, yep, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to manifest that into my reality by holding on to this darkness and this pain in my heart because of what somebody else did. Like, don't let somebody's darkness and ugly still what's beautiful about you and still the light of your future. Never let that happen, because it's on them. And as you heal yourself and these shadow energies in your heart, it really pulls you away from these type of connections ever. All right. And I feel like some of you, somebody hurt you really badly, and from that point on, you've encountered, multiple like crappy people, kind of like what I've just shared with you. And it all comes back to this, so Spirit saying you've got to find a way to forgive. And maybe some of you, this is like finding a way to forgive the unforgivable, because we do have the devil here. But with Spirit and the angels, you will heal, you will find your way, and you will overcome all of this. You believe that, strive for that, reach for that, and it will happen. And if you need to speak to a grief counselor or a therapist, Spirit will align you to that energy if that's the best course of action for your healing. Be open to all paths of healing, and Spirit will align you to exactly what you need to forgive and overcome this incredible grief and heartbreak that you've been dealing with and struggling with. Let's pull some angel messages. Power of the angels. I love it. May your angels protect you, guide you, and keep you safe. Yes, you pray to those angels. You call those angels in. They will heal you. Archangel Raphael, I am telling you, without fail, every time I call upon him when I am weak and broken in my heart, he comes in somehow, some way. And the days that follow, I just feel healed. I feel different. I feel like my strength returning. I feel, okay, I'm able to face this storm another day. Call upon him especially. He will heal you. He will hold you. He will comfort you. He will help you forgive the unforgivable. The power of the angels, never underestimate it. Next is a surprise is on the horizon. Expect a surprise. Good things are coming in. Good things are coming in for you. This is not the end of the line. This is not darkness and sadness forevermore. Beauty and happiness is going to return into your world, and a beautiful, unexpected surprise is coming your way. And now we have hidden treasures. Bring your creative ideas and hidden talents to life. Present your gifts to the world. So this also goes back to the message of there is a gift and lesson inside every relationship, even if it ends painfully or ends in what you perceive as a very negative, bad way. There is always a lesson and a gift to be found within every relationship, within every person. And Spirit wants to lead you into that. And how you find that is through the healing process. Let's pull some more messages. So this is the artwork on the first card. Just take that in and see what that inspires inside of you. There's a little heart right there. Oh wow, meditation. So Spirit is saying for each and every one of you, part of this path of healing is meditation. Meditation allows you to enter the inner realm of the soul. It is spiritual communion with your true self and all creation. You may think that there are far more important issues to attend to at this time, but meditation would help you greatly. It could have a positive influence on every area of your life, including your career and relationships. And, maybe some of you who are struggling in your career, you're not making the connection that the energy is manifesting there from this unforgiveness attached to something completely unrelated. Also open you back up, to stronger relationships. But meditation is going to be very healing to each and every one of you. And, I just say, give it 30 days. Just try it for 30 days. Tell yourself, what do I have to lose by doing this? You have nothing but gain by giving it a try. And, for 30 days, meditate. There's so much to choose from on YouTube, and it will bring you so much healing. Here is the next message, and this is the artwork. And it says, all is possible when your heartfelt vision is in alignment with your values. Believe in your dream. Love it, breathe it, and let it fill your thoughts. But you also must take action. Work towards it a little each day until it becomes your primary action. Dreams are first envisioned, but then they must be built. You will succeed if you work at it. Yes, you will heal yourself whole and you will achieve dreams. You've got a surprise on the horizon. And here is the artwork for the final card. And it says, Your intuition constantly senses the voice of spirit and conveys this through emotion and feeling. Spirit's great love and wisdom continuously flows through you like a stream of soft diamond light. Stop for a moment and feel this beautiful flow of energy. Allow it to permeate every part of you. You and spirit are one, intertwined by invisible threads of love. Yes, as you work on healing your heart chakra, your air chakra, your intuition becomes much, much stronger once again because that connection is established very strongly. All right, I'm going to pull you a few messages, some heart messages, some spirit guide messages, some soul messages from the one who really hurt you. Let's see from that perspective, that angle. And all or one or two or three may apply. Just take what fits. We got a soul message and it says, our connection has awakened me and it is forcing me to face the shadow within. So what this person or these people did to you, they're not unscathed. It's causing them to think and, reevaluate themselves in a different way. Just as there's a gift and lesson for you, you provide them a gift and lesson as well, just, in a different capacity. We have a spirit guide message. A shift in consciousness must happen in order for you to come to an understanding. So you're working on consciousness shift through forgiveness, and this person or these other people have to come to a consciousness shift about their behavior and what they did. We have a heart message. There is so much I didn't say. These unspoken words haunt me every day. So there is definitely aspects of guilt and shame for what they did to you. Another heart message. This really hurts me too. So them hurting you hurt them times 2, times 3, or times 10. They feel the pain. Do not think they do not. And another soul message. No matter what is happening between us, our souls are eternally connected. So there's definitely a soul bond here. And it's like, whoever caused this heartbreak, they are definitely a soulmate to you. And soulmates come in all different shapes and forms with different lessons. Some are lessons of the light and some are lessons of the shadow. You and this person or these people are soulmates. And through what's happened here, you both are learning and growing just in a different way. All right. Let's pull some final messages from spirit to you. Nourish the sacred feminine. So along with the heart chakra, give attention to the sacral chakra. And we see that, with the orange here, which is your water chakra. The heart chakra and sacral are hand in hand. Next we have follow through. So Spirit is saying, once you start on this journey of healing and forgiveness, follow it through all the way to the end. Tell yourself, I will do this for 30 days no matter what, and just watch what happens. Next is stop, drop, and ground. Okay, so Spirit's also bringing up the root chakra, the earth chakra, saying we need to ground our energies once again. Now we have the edge of evolution, feels messy. So you are receiving great evolution and maturity through these different situations and relationships that have hurt you. Next is fill your cup with a sacred giggle. So Spirit is really trying to help lead you back into a place of happiness, reconnection to the inner child, and unstuck the stuck. You do not have to be stuck in this space of sadness, of heartbreak, of unforgiveness. You can truly heal yourself and break free from this. Call upon Archangel Raphael. Open yourself to all the different avenues in which you can find healing and follow it through to the end. Try it for at least 30 days and watch the progress you make. Progress you thought you would never find or bring about. Just watch what happens. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.